guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today we are doing another wash day, but this one is arguably even more important because we're about to put in these knotless box braids. It is about that time again. I try to do them at least once a year, so this is my little prep because what I have realized in all my little experience is that the prep and the before is so important and can really make or break your braids. I'm no longer struggling when it comes to my hair. I'm literally in my soft girl hair era. So instead of just detangling like normal, I've been just doing a mixture of warm water, whatever hair oil I have nearby, and maybe a little squirt of leave-in conditioner just to soften my hair so I can comb through it before I actually start to wash it. This is a game changer. I've talked about this before, but the detangling before makes all the difference. I lose a lot less hair when I do this. So I don't know if you're familiar, but there's something called an everything shower, and it's really just a fun little phrase that girls made for a shower that kind of encompasses everything. Like, we're not just doing a regular shower, we're gonna do it all. And that's kind of what I want to do for this wash day. You want to make sure your hair is squeaky clean. So we're gonna be doing a wash day, but basically incorporating in just some mask and things that I wouldn't do on a normal basis. This is the thing about having red hair, y'all. It drips and it bleeds and it bleeds and it keeps on bleeding. It just doesn't stop. So the first thing I do is I wash out all of the oil and water that I just had in. My hair is nice and detangled now, so I can go ahead and put the shampoo in. And this transition is just so much easier than just going straight in and putting shampoo on wet hair. My hair is already detangled, so I can focus on, well, it's not detangled anymore, but I can focus on working in the product, making sure I get my scalp really good. And I vow that no matter how many cool new tools come out for your hair, I will always do a finger scalp massage before I use any of them. Just because your fingers, they are trusted, and I feel like I can really get in there good. But I do have my scalp massager, and I've been using this for a good 3 years, maybe more now, and it's amazing. It does a really good job. It just feels good, A, but B, it just does a really good job of working in product and getting into your scalp. This is the most important part because I have a lot of product buildup. Sometimes I'll go weeks without washing my hair. It's a problem. So I make sure not only am I digging in my scalp, I get right around where my edges are just to make sure that that is all clean. So for the detangling portion, I wanted to show you guys kind of the different tools that I do like using. I will still say out of all of these, I feel like my wide tooth comb, it does it like no other. But I don't mind these other brushes. Some help get a lot closer to the root, and some I feel like are good again for like wide tooth, like bigger picture. So next we're gonna do a little mask. I have not been the kindest to my hair. I think that's been obvious. I've been dyeing it, frying it, really just doing any and everything to it. So I want to be kind, especially before I put it into box braids. I'm going to be putting in an Aztec clay mask. This is really good. I read or I heard somewhere that the apple cider vinegar is not so great for your face, but it's really good for your hair if you mix that in with the clay mask. And this is basically going to revive my curls. I should do this a lot more often. I don't know why I don't, but it basically is going to help revive the curls. It just clarifies your hair. I really like to use this when I'm trying to strip my hair of any product or gunk that it has in it. And I'm just spreading that all around my head. You do have to take your time when you do this. It is so hard to work in. There's no slip to it. In fact, it's probably the opposite of having slip to it. So it is hard, it is chalky, and I hate the feeling of it being on my hair. But when I tell you this always gives me the best results, that's why I'm like, I need to do this more often. Alright, sorry if it's a little blurry, but I wanted to show you guys right after I washed the mask out, and you guys can see the curls, they're coming through, they're back better than ever. I really need to do this more often. So after that, I wanted to put a deep conditioner in, and deep conditioning is everything. Again, it helps a lot with your hair. I know my hair is dry, I can feel that it's dry. Having colored hair, it just really dries out your hair, strips your hair. So I want to make sure to do deep conditions as often as possible. And you can either just wrap it up in your cap and sit, or you can go under your hair dryer, and I love sitting under the hair dryer. So I sat under there for about 30 minutes, 45 minutes, and then I came out, washed it out, and these were our results. By far my favorite part of wash day is when it's over. When we've gotten to the end and I have a full, clean head of hair, it's a good feeling. Last thing I did was just divide it into 4 sections. I'm gonna go in on the next video and you guys will see how I blow dry and get started on my braids. I hope you guys like this little prep video. We didn't do anything crazy like trim the ends, but I'm gonna end it off with putting some hair oil in. And again, these 4 sections, it's so easy, simple, low maintenance, and we're ready for our braids.